Everybody, it's Bob with Twister Display. It's January, it's cold, it's white. We actually do have a little bit of blue sky, but it's also the time of year where you see a lot of gray sky. So for us, that's a great time to go through our warehouse, do a little bit of cleanup, organize, get ready for what continues to be some of our busiest, best years ever. So that's exactly what we've done. So let's get started with this year's annual warehouse sale. Let's head on inside and get warmed up a little bit and take a look at some of our indoor games first. All right, before we head on inside and get started, let's just go over the way this works quickly. So all of the items that we have today are first come, first serve. So as you see an item, we show it to you, give you the details, the price. If you're interested in that item, simply add a comment on this video, claim the item, say the item you want, and that it's sold, or something very similar to that, to let us know that you're claiming that item for purchase. Now, if you spend $1,000 or more, your order can be put under one of our popular payment plans, the 12-month same as cash payment plans. In other words, if you just happen to buy a canvas or two or a single game, you will need to pay in full. $1,000 or more, you can do one of our 12-month same as cash payment plan. As we head inside to warm up, here's a little more details about the way that payment plan works. All right, now that we've made it inside and got warmed up a little bit with our fire, let's take a look at what some of these indoor rental items are. Again, just because the weather is colder doesn't mean that you still can't continue to make money. So there's definitely markets out there where fall, winter, there's ways to continue to rent items and make money. So let's take a look at some of these items that we've got that can do exactly that for you. We'll start right here in the center. And we have one of our electronic tabletop games. So this is our very popular Under the Knife game. This unit is a scratch and dent. It was only used down at IAP at a show, and there's one flaw with it. And because of that, you're going to save a whole lot of money. Looks like one piece was not cut out properly in the board. So instead of playing with 15 pieces, you'll play with 14 pieces. And because of that, you're going to save $500. So this is a great rental item, and you're going to save $500. So just $895 on the Under the Knife electronic tabletop game. We have additional electronic tabletop games. So if this is just a category of games that catches your interest, certainly let us know. We can go over some of those games as well. But this is a great opportunity to save money on our most popular one. The other thing is we've got a couple kiddie strikers here. Strikers in general continue to just be one of those timeless classics, the things that people associate with events and fairs, festivals, fun is strikers. So we have them all the way up to 17 foot tall, but we also have them for the kids to enjoy. So these are 7 foot tall. What we have here are two different units, some of our newer themes that when we came out with the new themes, we put together demo units to be able to take pictures, show them, put them on the website, etc. So these are the demo units. They're not used. They've never left here. Because they're demos, you're going to save $390 or actually $400 bucks. Normally they're $9.95. We'll sell these two for $5.95. So $5.95 for either the construction kiddie striker or the Frankenstein kiddie striker. $595 for either one of those. Again, we sell a full line of strikers, 10 foot, 14 foot, 17 foot, towable, non-towable. So if strikers is something that you're interested in, certainly let us know. That's something we can work with you on as well. We have our bean baggles units. So these are sort of very similar to cornhole, but They have the interchangeable templates where you can slide up, switch them out to different units here in the pocket. You've got a couple different games, double-sided, that you can slide in. Normally, list price is $395 for a single unit. We're just trying to do a complete overstock blowout on these at this point. So we're going to give you 2 units as they come. So it's a 2-sided play on the one, and then also there's like a checkers board and stuff on the back of this. So as they come, as you see here, 2 units, just $150. So 75 piece, $150 for 2 of these units. Now, we do have, there's like 33 total ways that you can play these games, the different interchangeable templates. So on our website, if there's other things you want to get at the time of purchase, normally they're $20 a piece. We'll give you 2 of them for $20. So if you buy 2 of these for $150, you go on the website, pick out some of the other types of game templates that you want to use, just $20 a piece to add additional game templates to go with those units. Again, these are just a nice thing at my son's college or high school graduation, had these out there. Obviously, you know, cornhole's popular. The adults, etc., might want to play on a standard cornhole unit, but especially younger kids that are looking for colorful things, little different types of gameplay, they're great for them. The younger kids still feel like they're part of the event playing cornhole, but being able to play with that. They're also great for like just family picnics, days at the beach, something that's nice and easy to move and take with you. Again, $250 or $150 for 2 of those. And then the last thing we have in here at the moment, and then we'll go outside and take a look at our dunk tanks, is we've got this foosball table. So this is a coin operated. By far what we sell the most of is a trolley unit, which is a portable unit. It's got folding legs and wheels. That's great for party rental. We do have a couple of these coin operated units. We have one at this size for kids. Normally that's $13.95 for that coin operated unit for kids. We're going to just go ahead and let this one get out here for $295. $295 for the coin op unit for kids. We also have a coin op unit for adults. That one is missing the legs. So normally that's like a $2,095 unit. Comes with a nice glass top that is removable. So when you have the glass top plus the unit, it's like $2,095. We're gonna let that go for just $695. If you want the legs, we can get those for you from Italy for another $300. Otherwise, just letting you know, it does not have the legs. You can figure out a solution yourself, or we can get those legs for you for $300. But the unit itself, just $695 for the adult size coin operated unit. All right, that's a quick look at some of our indoor items. Now let's head on outside, take a look at what we're mainly known for as the dunk tank people, and see what type of used refurbished units with great savings that you can take advantage of. All right, so we're outside again. It's a little bit cold, so I know it's not dunk tank season, but it will be before you know it. And we are the world's leading supplier of dunk tanks. Again, we've been doing this for 35 plus years. We've got over 10,000 dunk tanks around the world. So when you're looking to add a dunk tank to your rental inventory, which is a proven moneymaker, a timeless classic, you definitely want to reach out for us. Now, what are these ones? Well, we do dunk tank trade-ins and we bring in tanks, and these are tanks that we have professionally restored and refurbished. So because of that, you know you're going to get a tank that's safe, reliable, but at a significantly discounted price. So why go on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, various places, buy something that you just don't even know what you're getting? Typically, when you do that, you end up calling us. You need hundreds, if not $1,000 or more in parts just to get that tank to even be able to be used. So why not buy one from us, knowing full well that it's going to work well, be safe? We even include brand new dunk tank kits with these units. So that means new dunk tank balls, new canvas, target, all the things that when you get this tank, you know it's ready for use as soon as you unpack that pallet. So let's get started and let's find out what we have available right now. So first up, we've got a purple towable unit. Now here's what's unique about this one. This is actually our newest style design. This is the wingless system that came out in 2018. So this is a nice new unit. In fact, this is the one and only scratch and dent that we have left at the moment. So normally this is $47.95. Instead, $39.95. $39.95 for this purple towable Easy Dunker. Up next, we have a lime green. Now here's the deal with this one. It's actually sort of a combination. So it is the wingless system. So it's a brand new frame with the new design. It's actually an older tank that came in on a trade-in. So it's a combination of an older tank with the wingless system. Again, towable Easy Dunkers with windows are $47.95 normally. So for this refurbished unit, you will pay just $26.95. $26.95 for this unit. Now we're going to have a couple. Yes, we still sell dunk tanks without a window. Most people prefer windows. We do have customers that prefer to not have the windows. We've got a couple of these that are refurbished. We've got this lime green one as well as this red one. Both of these now are the older design, so pre-2018. That means they have the fold-out wing. Both are that. They've also got red frames. So again, lime green, red, without windows. Either one of these units, again, these are normally $43.95 if you don't want the windows, the list on these. Just $23.95. $23.95 will get you either the lime green unit or the red unit. All right, moving down the line here a little bit. What we got next? So we've got a towable Easy Dunker with a window, blue, with the older style design. So a wing style design. Again, this is a refurb unit. Came in as one that's been out in the marketplace for a while. It's been professionally refurbished. This also $26.95. $26.95 for this unit. Normally, again, towable Easy Dunkers are $47.95. Up next, we've got an Econo Dunker. So an Econo Dunker means non-towable. So instead of the wheels at the center, the axle, highway-worthy wheels, you have wheels at the base, built-in dolly. You'll have to move this around in a truck or on a trailer. So the Econo Dunkers with windows, normal list price on those are $39.95. This unit, used, refurbished, just $1,995. $1,995 for this refurbished Econo. Now, the next one, quite frankly, if you've looked at any of these other ones, the graphics, etc., they really don't look bad. This next one is the only one that looks a little rougher. The graphics are a little more faded on the front, but it is a towable Easy Dunker with a window, older style, wing style. Again, $47.95 list price. Because the graphics are a little rougher on this, just $2,095. $2,095 for a towable unit. Just $100 more than the Econo. So if you want something for the cheapest price, your lowest investment, this is definitely it to be able to have a towable dunk tank. And then finally, we've got two more refurbished units. We've got a purple, and then we've got this darker blue, a nice dark blue unit. Both of these are older design, the wing style design. The purple unit and the dark blue unit. Either one, $26.95. Again, list price on towable Easy Dunkers is $47.95. So pick which one you want, purple or the dark blue, $26.95. So those are the tanks that we have in right now that are used, refurbished by us. Again, I definitely suggest you're much better off buying one of these from us than taking your chances with some third party, somebody you don't know. You're going to end up finding out that you've got more money invested in it than you realize. Even then, it's probably not going to look as well. These have all been redone, repowder coated, new parts put on them in many different places. So spend a little extra, get something you know is safe, reliable, and still will represent your business well. All right, it is cold out here, like a lot of the country is right now. So let's go on inside and let's take a look at some additional games we have, as well as some miscellaneous things that you can use with dunk tanks and other items. So let's go back inside, get warm, and take a look at these other items. All right, now that we've had a chance to take a look at the dunk tanks, we're back to some other games. So again, no matter even if the weather gets colder, there's still opportunities to have indoor events, make money with products, and the same products can then also be used outdoors when the weather gets nicer. So let's take a look at some of the other things that we have available. First off, we've got one of our selfie booths back. Yes, I mean, you can spend lots of money on a photo booth, digital equipment, electronic equipment that you might have to mess with, but everybody's carrying around cameras in their pocket with their phones that takes really great photos and videos. So this is just a basic system setup where you have the pipe, you have the drapes, and you have backdrops. Again, so this is one of our photo booths. With this, we'll include the Valentine's Day. It's that time of the year as we head into there. So, and then also we'll let you choose a couple of our other in-stock canvases. You can see the canvases you can choose from here. Again, you get the Happy Valentine's Day, choose two other canvases, whatever ones you think are going to work best for your types of rentals. The photo booth, these are normally $1,095. We'll take this selfie booth and make this available for just $595. This was used, it has been used in one of our local churches. This is types of places, churches, schools, different community events where you're going to have massive people there, especially for holidays, things like that, where maybe they want an opportunity to take their pictures. So used, $500 off because of the fact that it's been used. All right, this is discontinued products. So those of you that have the IPS electronic system where you've got the sensors and the scoring system, the different little ways to use it, a lot of you might have them. There's the cones out there. There's different inflatable configurations that use it. We had these tabletop covers. These do not have the holders. Chances are, if you have an IPS system, you have those holders anyways because you need to attach them to maybe your inflatable and so forth. Otherwise, they are available through the IPS supplier, or obviously you could get a seamstress to make some for you. So they do not have the holders that the little sensors spin into. We have 5 of these left. It's really intended for an 8-foot table. It's on a 6-foot table right here, but you get the idea. You stick it over a table, and then people are able to just touch the different sensors and play a game competing against each other. Again, old stock, just looking to get rid of it out of the warehouse. $75 a piece. Got 5 of the Zap Zip tabletop covers. All right. The other main thing that we have is our giant carnival games. These are indoor-outdoor frame games that can be set up easily. It takes about 5 minutes to set them up with some pipes and fittings, and then you attach the canvas. These are different types of toss games. So over the years, we've moved our games to this size. This is a 6x6 game. So we have a number of those that have been used, either used a couple different times in local settings, or we also have a group of them that were set up just like one time at a trade show. But again, these are 6x6 games. Now, the way we're going to do these is you will get the frame, you will get the game, and you will get the accessories. You will not get any carrying method. We have bags that you can put them in. We have cases that you can put them in. We do even have some used bags and cases. So we've got like 5 of this golf style case. If you want any of those are $75 a piece. We also have some of these rifle style cases over here that will work with the 6x6 games. Again, we got like 4 of those. Those are $75. We got a couple used just carrying bags that you can drop the frame down into. I think we got 2 of those, just $30 for those. So again, if you buy a game, decide if you want to get a carrying method from us, $75 for either of the case styles or $30 for the carrying bag. While I'm talking about methods to move your products around, we do also have some of these blue and yellow bags, just canvas style bags that you can carry, accessories, maybe canvases, balls, if you have a big splash, or if you have a tire change challenge, a pit stop challenge, the tires, just sort of nice carrying bags. And then also if you do have electronic tabletop games, we've got some of those bags as well. Any of the bags you see here, we've got limited quantities, 2 or 3 of each of them, and they're $30 a piece. All right, so for the 6x6 games, let's start out here with Ninja Star. And this is our bamboo forest theme. Just have little Velcro stars you can throw. All of these 6x6 games are normally $645. So the ones that have been used, and when I say used, again, lightly used, just a couple different times. They were not owned by rental companies. They were used at local events here, some of our team members at churches, things like that. So they've been used very limitedly. They're normally $645. However, we're going to let these go for just $295 a piece. And again, these are first come, first serve, so you need to claim these. So next up, we have Ghost Party. Another game, $295. We have Dragon Slayer for $295. We have Pumpkin Chunkin', $295. We have Put the Nose on the Reindeer. Now this one has grommets not straps, $2.95. And we have a Santa Claus is Coming to Town for $2.95. Those are the games that have been used. $2.95 a piece, normally $645. Now, what do we have in terms of the trade show games? These were set up one time at a trade show. Wouldn't have been used much because they're mainly there to show people the game. In terms of those, what we have is we have a kick and score soccer. For the games that are trade show, instead of $645, they're $195 off. They're $450. That's typically what the canvas by itself costs. So for the price of a canvas, you will get the canvas, the frame, and the accessories for these games. Why? Just because they were set up at a trade show one time. So again, kick and score soccer, $450. Penguin fish fling, $450. Now, for Penguin Fish Fling, if you buy it at full price, you normally get a stomp launcher. At this price of $450, you will not get a stomp launcher, but you can easily just take the fish, toss them into the basket. So it's still certainly a nice way to play the game, even if you don't have a stomp launcher. If you want a stomp launcher, you can certainly buy one. In fact, parts are 10% off right now through the end of the month. So you could save 10% on a stomp launcher if you wanted to add one. Other games from the trade show, a quarterback toss, again, $450. We have a snowball fight, again, 6x6 at the trade show, $450. Strike 'em out, $450. And then a big freeze, also $450. All of those games, 6x6, either gently used or only ever set up at a trade show. Gently used, $295. Trade show games, $450. Either way, saving lots of money, either anywhere from $195 to $350 at these just nice little games that work really well as add-ons to any event. You're going to be taking equipment to the event anyways. These are just nice little things to add 2 or 3 of these giant carnival games as a nice, easy add-on to any rental. As we mentioned, we've transitioned our games over to the 6x6 style, as you see with the Ninja Star game here. We do have a few games left that are then that older size, the 7 foot by 7 foot. So all that means is you got an additional foot of height here and an additional foot on your width. Everything else is the same. It's a framework, a canvas that attaches, and then accessories so that you have toss games. It's just over time we've transitioned them to a little easier to work with size at the 6x6. So here are the remaining 7x7 games that are available. We have 2 different photo frames. Photo frames are, instead of tossing things, they have the cutouts in them like you would find at different amusement parks and things like that where you can stick your face through. We have the American Gothic photo frame at 7x7, $295. And we have a Muscle Beach photo frame, again, $295. Also at 7x7, we have the Roadkill game. Most everything you've been seeing today, we have just a single copy. So again, as a reminder, if you see something you like, you need to be claiming it. The Roadkill, we do have 5 of those. So the Roadkill game, $295 as well. And then we have 1 big freeze at the larger size, the 7x7, also $295. So those are the 7x7 games we have. The last couple just sort of different size games. We have a used Barnyard Petting Zoo, which is sort of a longer game, shorter game just for kids. and then just an interactive game where they can touch, learn facts, things like that. This is used. It's $395. And then we have our Princess Tiara toss. Now, we still offer this as one of our 6x6 games, but originally, before it was a double frame type configuration game, we have one of those. So that's going to be a larger 7x7 with sort of a double frame on it for the Princess Tiara toss. For that game, we'll go ahead and just let that go as well at $295. We've got one of the Princess Tiara toss old style games. Those are the different giant carnival games that we have. The last just couple items, we're getting ready to, football season's sort of starting to wrap up. Super Bowl's coming. Basketball's underway, college basketball, NBA. So we do have one each scratch and dent of our electronic basketball, the one-on-one basketball, as well as our 2-minute drill electronic football game. Both of those $500 off. So that means $795 for the one-on-one, $895 for the 2-minute drill. Again, $500 off, scratch and dent. And we're talking minor scratches. These were taken to a trade show, came back. So whatever sort of scuffs and little marks got on it, taking it and coming back. That's all that's wrong with these items. That's all we mean by scratch and dent. And because of that, save $500 on items that are definitely timely. Because again, people are thinking Super Bowl, thinking basketball this time of the year. So timely games that not only are going to be popular now, but are definitely some of the items that continue to be popular throughout the year. Last thing to let you know, parts are on sale. We do it one time a year. So we do this warehouse sale one time a year in January. We also do parts on sale one time a year in January. The rest of the year, we will not discount parts. So it's the perfect time to go through your inventory, check your dunk tanks, check your strikers, check your games. If you're missing parts, if parts are worn, let us know, save 10% on those parts. If you know what you need and you want to just go ahead and take care of the order yourself, go to the website. The 10% is automatically taken off every single item when you put them into a cart and go to checkout. So again, you don't even have to call us. If you want to just go and take your list from your staff, put it in there, check it out, you'll save that 10% as well. But now's the time to do it because we only do this one time a year in January. Anything you saw throughout the video, if you're watching this, maybe you joined us towards the end, maybe you're even seeing it on replay. If you see an item and you want the item, again, the way you claim it is to state the item and sold. Simply let us know you want it. Everything's first come, first serve. Claim the items you want. We'll take everything, make sure we see who the first person to claim something was, and then we'll reach out to you to work on finalizing your order, calculating your shipping, and getting these additional items into your inventory here in the next couple weeks. Again, as always, we certainly appreciate you. We look forward to working with you throughout the year so that together 2024 can be our best year ever.